Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm Last Son. This is King of Puro, episode 28. Today we're going to tackle Time Battle Tour Day 3 and Day 4 as we get closer to the event. And we'll check the mail here. And it looks like Blastacoma wants to talk to us about a pay rise. He's making 80, he wants 60. Yeah, let's do it. It's not a horrible amount. So let's go ahead and advance to the event. We'll take the auto-booked event. No absent workers. And we'll take a look here. Locker room controls will meddle a little bit. I think this time we will try to repair the Toshinobutaku Dreadnought. Nope, not this time. That's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and book our main event. Our main event tonight on Day 3 will be let's make it a 6-man tag. And we'll make this one between, let's see here, Funakoshi on one side. We'll let Blast team with Funakoshi. And on the last part, now let's do Matsushita. And then on the other side, let's do Bunuku Kontori. Let's do Suki. And finally, let's do Yoshinaka Taku. And we'll go ahead and auto-name that. We'll give that probably 25 minutes. Head into the road agent notes here. Tori, we have, Funakoshi, Suki. Any of these guys would make, good workers to have win. But I think this time we'll go with Tori. And we'll have Tori pin Matsushita. That way it keeps Funakoshi a little strong. We'll we'll call this in the ring. Build slowly, decisive finish. And we'll go ahead and book that. And we get the notice. That's right. Taku can't call a match in the ring. He's going to likely struggle. Hoping he'll eventually, up that psychology enough to allow us to do that. But we'll script this one. And now we will move on to our next match. And our next match is going to be another 6-man tag. And we'll go ahead and hit this to tag team. Make sure everybody who is booked will be excluded. And we'll use Yoshizawa and Miura. With, let's see here, we could do Sotomura on that side. Taking on the American Cobras. And then tagging with the Cobras, we could put Orange Tsuchi. Go ahead and save that. Give that road agent notes. I think we're going to could have Sotomura pin Tsuchi. Yeah, I think that'll work. Open match. We will script it. Decisive win. Could make this a steal the show match. Drop the time down a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We'll make that the steal the show match. Leaves us just a technical masterclass to meet the requirements. So the next match we'll do a tag match between Dynamite Narahashi, Matsuzara, and we'll let them take on some younger talent in Kinoshita and Yuta Isono. Got to get these younger guys onto the card here. Some road agent notes. think we'll let Narahashi get the victory. We'll let it be an open match. And I think I hit all out match there. Yep. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let's drop the time down just a little bit. Go ahead and add this next match. Next match, we could do another tag match. And this time we'll have Ipitsusai and Okimasa taking on the team of, let's see here, we could do Kisaka and Mitsukuri. See if there's any, chemistry between those two guys. I hit book segment instead of road agent notes, so let's go back in and fix those road agent notes. We'll let Okimasa pick up the victory. We'll do an open match, we'll script it, and we'll do a decisive win. Okay, finish booking that one. We'll book our technical masterclass. I think we'll have Denjiro Kikuchi take on Shinpai Hirose. I do worry a little bit about Hirose's lower technical stat, but I'm hoping we script it and decisive victory open match, Kikuchi can carry him a little bit. We'll see. Get some notes here that some people are being slightly overused. Drop this down a little bit. That takes care of some of the notes, but not all of them. But there's no way to get all of them down because I don't want to take that down. That's a technical masterclass. So we could take down this one a little bit. It's still getting on there. So let's go ahead and add our angle now to kick off the main card and hopefully gain some heat for the technical masterclass. Make that 6 minutes. Regional entertainment, and Suki, he's going to come out and tell the crowd that Funakoshi, that he thinks his days are numbered as champion, and there's just so many people gunning for him. And eventually someone's going to get him. And he wants to be, that individual. He wants to be the one that takes down the champ. And he plans on doing that at the Lion's Roar. Okay, let's add another match. This will be our pre-show match between the veterans and the young lions. So we'll take down our, major stars here. And I think I'm just going to go through here real quick. And I think I'm going to look and see if there's people who maybe have not been used in a couple of weeks. And that way I can try to use those people like Kubo here, who hasn't been on since week 4 of June. Ozawa. Sen is okay. He's been recently. There's Doi. Needs to be used. And then Ogata, all those guys have been used fairly recently, so we can pretty much use any of these guys now. There's nobody that's like hurting. So let's use Hosaka here. Oh no, let's use Dreadnought. And then we'll use, we could use Yokokawa or the, Toshinobu Taku. Or we could use Giant Brody. Let's use Giant Brody, and then the other one can just be Animal Harker. Drop this down to 13 minutes on the pre-show. Hit the road agent notes to get the victory for Giant Brody. I'll have it be an open match. We will script it. Decisive win. Hopefully this will get the young lions some skills passed along. And I think with that, we will be ready to start the show. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the show. and 727 people in Kyoto come to see Black Canvas Grappling, and they get a pre-show match that's rated 44 between Ozawa, Harker, Giant Brody, Kubo, Doi, and Dreadnought. And Giant Brody pins Dreadnought with a single-handed chokeslam, Brody with a 54, Harker 45, Ozawa 28, Dreadnought 23, Doi 34, and Kubo 29. It does say the announcing quality lifted the match, and color commentary did as well. This match is all about passing along skills. So I'll take a 44 and be happy with that. Doesn't really factor into our overall score. As we move now into the main card with Suki kicking the show off, telling the crowd in a segment rated 71 that Funakoshi's days are numbered and everyone's gunning for him now. Suki is out in the ring just talking about Funakoshi, who's off screen. But this segment did really well. It gave a boost, got the crowd hot, strong start. Hopefully sets up our technical masterclass really well. But technical masterclass doesn't deliver, as Kikuchi and Hirose only get a 47 segment, as Hirose is submitted by Kikuchi. Kikuchi had a 45, Hirose 37. I was worried about Hirose's performance, and that 37 kind of speaks to the fact that he probably shouldn't be in these technical master classes. I'll have to try to remember that, but the problem is I don't really have too many other people that could do it. So right now I think he'll have to just keep doing that. We'll just have to eat those scores. Let's move on to another, not very happy with this segment of 46 between Ipitsusai and Okimasa and Kasaka and Mitsukuri. We had some performances of 47 from Okimasa, Ipitsusai 32, Mitsukuri 39, and Kasaka 35. Mitsukuri's and Kasaka's I'm not upset with because they're young. They're performing. Ipitsusai, 32. That's because he's declining. This is all pretty much on me. I need to find better combinations with these guys. As we move now into Narahashi and Matsuzawa taking on Kinoshita and Osono, it does get us a 50, as Osono is pinned after a Narahashi cutter by Narahashi. Matsuzawa had a 47, Narahashi 49, Osono 32, and Kinoshita 42. Kinoshita is actually, improving quite a bit in his performances. A 42 is pretty high for him right now, so I'm pretty happy. 50 is not the best, but we'll live with it. As we move into Orange Tsuchi and American Cobras taking on Sotomura and Miura and Yoshizawa, as Sotomura pins Orange Tsuchi. We get a 63 in this segment, as Orange Tsuchi gets a 55, Storm Spillane 59, Malloy 59, Sotomura 52, Miura 53, Yoshizawa 51. We do have a note about Spillane being off his game, but 63, best show of the night so far. So I'm kind of happy with that. Hopefully it'll get the show, righted, and we'll get a pretty decent score. So we move into the main event, which gets us to 73, as Funakoshi, Belastakova, and Matsushita take on Tori, Suki, and Yoshinaka Taku. And Bun Rikoken Tori pins Matsushita, and that gives us Matsushita with a 61 performance, Akuma with a 60, Funakoshi 72, Taku 66, Suki 68, and Tori a 73. 73 made segment, not bad. The other part of the card I think is going to hurt us here, and we get a 62 overall. It does increase our popularity in 7 regions, so that is good. We may have to also look at our production and think about raising those up a little bit. Just worried about the cost and, bankrupting the company. But we'll see what we can do. I know we have quite a bit of money in the bank, but if you take that and start making silly decisions, that'll disappear quickly. So we'll get ready here for day 4, and we'll be right back with day 4. Okay, day 4 of Time Battle Tour. Just make sure the simulation actually got us to day 4. It did, so we'll go ahead and start this day. We'll take the auto booked. It's fine. We do have a backstage incident involving Kubo. Gave the locker room a lift as he unveiled a series of spot-on impressions of some of his colleagues. That's really good. So hopefully, the guys are in a good mood, and we'll get some, good results out of it. So today we will still try, I think, Hisaka has the most, so we'll try Hisaka's, repairing some of his relationships with Doi. Oh, they worked, and now they only have a simmering tension. That's better than hating each other, I guess. Let's go ahead and work on booking our matches. We'll start with the main event here. And in today's Day 4 main event, we are going to have a tag team match. And this tag team match will be between Mabuchi Furusawa, who will tag with Tenyu Tashusai. And on the other side, we will have the Wild Ones, Animal Harker, Big Bruiser Finley. Go ahead and auto-name that. We'll give that 25 minutes. Head into the road agent notes. We'll let Furusawa pick up the victory. Gets it over Animal Harker. We'll let it be an open match. We will call it in the ring. Slow build and decisive win. And we'll go ahead and book that segment. Let's take care of our next match here in the semi-final of the show here. We're going to have Reizan Okamoto on one side, teaming with Matsushita. And he's going to take on Giant Brody. And Giant Brody's partner, Shinpai Hirose, we found out they had some chemistry together. So let's take advantage of that. And drop this down a little bit, I think. And we'll give the victory to Okamoto. And we will have him pin Hirose. And we will do an open match. We'll have to script it. Decisive victory. I'm thinking about making this the Steal the Show match. So go ahead and book this. And Matsushita cannot do a match of that length. So do I want to take it off, or do I want to try to lower it down some? Lower it down some. In our next, match of the night that we're booking here, we'll bring tag team action into play here as we take and let's put out Kamisaka and Kiyotaka, and we'll do Mitsukuri and Matsuzawa. We're just trying to see what potential chemistry we can find for some of these guys here. Like Mitsukuri and Matsuzawa. We'll give Kamisaka the victory. We'll have it be an open match. We will script it. Decisive victory. And we'll go ahead and book that. Now we'll book another tag team match, I think. Or do I want it to be a 6-man tag? We'll do tag team, I think. And I have Yokokawa and Sen taking on, let's do Malicious Intent. And we will give this match, let's give it 16 minutes. Head in here. And I want to see here, let's give James Diaz the victory over Yokokawa. Open match, script, and decisive victory. And we'll go ahead and book that. So Sen is furious. Being booked till you lose, okay. Okay. Well, we'll just let Logan Wolfsbane be the victor. Really wanted James Diaz to be the victor, but he's okay with Wolfsbane getting the victory. So next match will be another tag team match. No, let's do a singles match. This will be our technical masterclass as we bring out Kikuchi again, and we'll have him take on Orange Tsuchi. Road agent notes. We'll let Tsuchi pick up the victory. Open match. No, let's just do scripting. Decisive victory. Yeah, I sat there and talked about it being the technical masterclass and did not book it as one. So we'll fix that. Book this. This will be the 4th time it's been okay. Okay, so let's punt here for a second. Could do Narahashi. Yeah, that worked. Let's go ahead and add our angle in. And we're going to have Reizan Okamoto and involve Mabuchi Furusawa, who's going to be off screen. And we'll let this run for 6 minutes. And Reizan, he's just going to come out here, and he's going to answer Furusawa, who, if you remember, on day 2, Furusawa made some comments about Reizan, and he's going to answer those comments right now on this, day 4 here. And in our Young Lions match, we will put out the team of Goto, Sotomura, Okimasa, and Toshinobu Taku. Taking on the Young Lions team of Yamamoto, Motoki, Tsuromi, and for that last spot, we could do Ogata, let's do Ogata, yeah. Go ahead and auto name that, drop that down to 12 or 13 minutes. We'll do 12 on the pre-show. And the victor, we could do Toshinobu Taku. He deserves to get a victory here. Scripted, open match, decisive victory. And get the Young Lions, some potential skills hopefully with those guys. We're just getting some notes here about overusing some guys. But unfortunately, I think we kind of have to. I need to start moving some of these younger guys in. So as we open the show, 725 people in Kobe come out, and they get a 40 rated segment between Goto, Sotomura, Okimasa, Taku, Yamamoto, Motoki, Tsuromi, and Ogata, as Taku pins Tsuromi with a gut-wrench tombstone. Taku turned in a 30, Okimasa 49, Sotomura 46, Goto 49, Ogata 25, Tsuromi 15, Motoki 15, Yamamoto 20. And we do get some notes that some people were off their game and that the quality of the announcing helped this match get a boost. So we move now to the main card. Reizan comes out to answer Furusawa's comments, gets us a 77 rated segment, and he enjoyed having the freedom to go off script and performed well. Everything, did well and performed, got the crowd hotter. Match off to a strong start. Hopefully it will help our match here. Technical Masterclass, it does get a 53 rated segment as Orange Tsuchi pins Narahashi with an orange flash. Narahashi with a 45, Tsuchi with a 51. It was an okay match. I might have to consider putting maybe this types of matches back down in the pre-show to not hurt our overall rating. I don't know if that's gaming the system, so it might be gaming the system. So we move now to Yokokawa and Sen taking on Malicious Intent, 55 rated segment, as Logan Wolfsbane pins Yokokawa, and he carried the match, Wolfsbane did. And let's see here. Sen had a 44, Yokokawa 42, James Diaz had a 40, and Wolfsbane 59. He definitely carried the match. And Diaz was up in the 40s. That's good to see. He's not really good at the technical masterclasses either. So we don't have a lot of people that can do those types of matches well. Wolfsbane is one that can, but we need to think about that. So we move now into a 57 rated segment between Kamasaka Kiyotaka and Mitsukuri Matsuzara, as Kamasaka pins Matsuzara after a stump pile driver. Kiyotaka with a 53, Kamasaka 53, Matsuzara 47, and Mitsukuri turned in a 40. So the more veteran team there carried this match to a 57, but still pretty good performances from those the younger guy there and Mitsukuri. I'm happy with that. So 57, we'll take it, and we'll get ready here to move on to the next segment. And that's Reizan Okamoto and Matsushita taking on Giant Brody and Hirose. This gets a 76, as Okamoto pins Hirose with a brainbuster suplex. Okamoto carried the match. Matsushita had a 60, Okamoto a 75, Hirose with a 53, and Giant Brody with a 60. We get that notice about Hirose and Brody's chemistry. Okamoto, brand new move, but as you can see, Hirose had a 53, and he had a horrible score in the technical masterclass. But we move on to our main event, 75, as Furusawa submits Animal Harker with the Furusawa armbar. Tasha Sai with a 69, Furusawa with a 75, Big Bruiser Finley with a 64, and Animal Harker 47. He was obviously the weakest link of this match, which I kind of expected, so I'm not upset about. But a 75 is pretty good, and we'll see how that figures into the overall show rating here as we get ready to finish this episode and this day. Day 4 will now be in the books. 67, pretty good score. Increases our popularity in 7 regions. Happy with that. And this will, hopefully the Kansai region is just very difficult to get unless you have a really big event. Well, guys, I think we'll call the episode here. This has been episode 28 of The King of Puro. I'm Last Son. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And as always, I'm Last Son. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in our next video.